again, really?
Yeah, I remember what happened last time. Stop even joking about it. Kib was over at my house for one reason and one reason only. Today, we needed to go to the junkyard and get Kib a new part for his car.
Burning gas, wasting daylight, dude.
Can you pop your trunk?
Here, hit it 5 times, it should open. There it is. Good job, dude.
Thanks. We ready to go to the junkyard and
Yeah, you
find some treasure? And by treasure, I mean a new transmission for Kib's car. Ever since he ran into my bike, changing gears has been an absolute nightmare for him.
Switch gears, dude. Come on! You're driving a Subaru!
I don't know how confident I feel in your ability to go around people.
I always go around people, dude.
You just got wide-eyed by that person.
Yo, you can white-eye me all day, dude. I'm a white
It's
knight.
not white-eyed.
I got white boy eyes, and I ain't afraid to scream.
Oh, yikes. Oh, geez, yikes. You know, celebrities good too, dude. Wow, that's a bummer. That one was a real bummer for any human being out there, yeah. Well, another day, another dollar.
Dude, she's so talented.
So as it turns out, it's a lot harder to get into a junkyard with a camera than you'd really think. But we're gonna search around this area and see if there's some place that we can get in and find Kib a transmission. As it turns out, junkyard dogs are even scarier than they're depicted in cartoons. But we worked past our fears to find Kib a new transmission. However, we found something we weren't expecting.
Careful, dude, careful. There's junkyard rats. Watch for the junk.
No way!
Steve. What, dude?
Ow! Fuck, that scratched me.
Yo.
But cool, though. Nobody could have guessed we'd find a junkyard cake. Nobody.
How is it?
Oh my god. That's the best junkyard cake I've ever had. This is so good.
Yeah, how's that arm, though?
Honestly, it hurts a little bit. Walking around, Kib informed me of junkyard tetanus. Silly me, my inquisitive brain had to ask, what's the difference between that and regular tetanus?
It's just, like, a lot worse, a lot more serious. It kicks in faster, and you grow a third nickel.
Quickly, I disregarded Kib's diagnosis, because I thought I found something amazing, but as it turns out, it's dog shit.
Junkyard sandwich. Out of season. These are out of season. That one's bad. That one's bad.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh!
Right? Careful, though. A little out of season, so there might be a little glass in there.
There's a little glass in it. I'm not feeling too good. I don't know if it's this or it's from my gash. It cut my arm really bad. I was starting to feel like junkyard tetanus was real. I asked Kib for the symptoms. What are the symptoms of junkyard tetanus?
Woozy.
Oh my god, no! I think there's something wrong with me. Please take me home.
Well, we gotta keep finding it, dude. We gotta keep finding my thing,
No,
man.
I can't stay here. I can't stay
Pump it up, dude.
Trying to escape from the sun, we hopped inside of an old Honda.
Oh, it's a good year, though. Oh, God. Really roomy in here.
With a few tricks of the trade from Kib's delinquent past, we managed to get the Honda started.
What? Oh, dude, junkyard cookies. Nice. Junkyard cookies are not so good. Sandwich cream. What are those from like the 80s, dude?
There was still no sign of a transmission. We hopped up on the top of the car to see if we could get a better view. I thought we would get a better view up here, but... Oh, wait. What are those?
There they are, dude.
Really, that's it?
Well, it's gotta be one of them. Snake engines, looks like.
What's a snake engine?
Slug engine, sorry. My bad.
Oh, dude, you got water on your Yeezys, man.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yo, dude, we can set up tank here, dude.
I'm just gonna stop in for a little bit and go to sleep.
You wanna just have a little rest over there?
Oh, there's glass in here.
You wanna cuddle with your bro?
No, please take me to the hospital. It's so hot out and I'm dying.
You just need a little nap, dude. You got heat stroke.
I don't need a nap. I need to go. Junkyard tetanus and heat stroke made it very difficult for me to pop out of my little coma.
Steve?
I vaguely remember Kib leaving, saying something about Worcestershire sauce, or maybe it was a wishing star, or a wishing well, or wishing me a happy birthday, or power washing boys he was afraid of, but after paying the junkyard owner $100, he was tired of us being there and made us leave. However, on the way out, we managed to find a transmission.
Yo, dude, this is it. Yo, tranny fluid.
That's
That's it, too. They're only like 400, so...
How much money do you have on you right now? Because I don't really want to buy
I
something.
think I got enough. 15. I don't really need it.
With only $30 in his bank account, I don't know how we expected to buy a transmission in the first place.
Start the game, the whistle blows. Pay attention close as the story goes. It's like boom, I put it in the hoop like slam. I heard the crowd screaming out jam. I swear that I'm telling you the facts, cause that's how I beat Shaq.
First introduced to me by Brett Hundley, aka Hundar of Cow Chop, Diablo Taco is my absolute favorite taco place in all of LA. My drink of choice is a cherry cider topped with a jalapeno popsicle. You heard that right. I was excited to see Kib's reaction to it. I was also excited to see Kib's reaction to the habanero gasoline sauce, which is actually a much hotter sauce than their other option, Ghost Napalm. I don't get it either.
How much are you doing?
You doing the whole thing?
The whole thing? Not so bad. No. Why do I do anything with you ever, dude?
After a quesadilla, some fried chicken tacos, some enchiladas, some tempura fried cauliflower tacos, and a Brussels sprouts taco, it was time to hit up the beach for a special gentleman's challenge.
I walk around, kicking trash up off the ground, and I said, I want my seat on an airliner way down below. Have no business where I go, and I said, I want my seat on an airliner.
It wasn't easy beating Kib at the gentleman's challenge, but nothing in life is easy, especially when you have junkyard tetanus. The left side of my jaw has locked up. It's tough for me to speak now. I'm hoping that with time, I'll get used to it, but part of me is afraid that I may never recover.
Wow, I couldn't imagine a better day with my friend. Oh no,